All right, what's going on, Kevin? Yes, it is go time. Let's get this done. Today we gotta finish some stuff for our client. They requested some updates. They need some changes to the intro and outro for the video that we made them. So we're gonna do that today, and hopefully we can get it done soon because I have to be out of here in like half an hour. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. But we definitely need to get this done. Anyways, how's it going, Kevin? I hope you had a great birthday pizza. And I think my camera I feel like I'm a little off center here. Is that too much? No, that's too much. I have to figure out how to. There we go. Yeah, hopefully you had a good pizza dinner and good time with the family. So hopefully that all went well. And yeah, nothing to do but work all the way up to 41. Make 41 even better than 40. Okay, so anyways, if you're new here, my name's Odum, and what we do is we get together right here on YouTube every Monday through Friday, and we live stream the process of trying to build ourselves a company that's going to make us $1 million in revenue every single year. Okay, so getting that out of the way, let's get this done. So we have some information. So we have the intro and outro. I got to mute this because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get myself copyright or like a copyright strike, not an actual strike, but a copyright flag this video if I play this, even though I purchased the music. So we have this intro here, which is basically this C-cycler thing that we did. And then there's an outro where I just kind of put this as a placeholder. So what they want is they want logos at the start, and they need logos at the end as well too. So the problem is they didn't send me any logos at all. So I think I just need to figure out how to find them. Okay, so what logos do we need? Okay, so we need an end scene. Okay, let's work on this one. Let's work on what it's supposed to say. So this one is supposed to say, what did they get back to me and say? They said, I'm just looking at the email here that they sent me. Right. Thank you to our funders. I'll just play it off a little bit so it's. Oh. Exit out. Play this. Okay. Thank you to our funders. And then we need the logos for the Ocean Frontier Institute and CFI. What the hell is CFI? I think it's the Canadian Foundation for Innovation. Let me. Canadian Foundation for Innovation. Okay, I don't know those. I don't know that at all. So let's see. Oops. Let's see if we can find that. So Canadian Foundation for Innovation. Okay, so that looks like their logo there. Leo, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Hope all is going well. I think I could see your comment there. There we go. Good to see you, as always. Okay, so this looks like a logo. So let's go. Do they actually have... Let's go to images. Yeah, I like that. This one that has color. That's better. Can we download that? Save image as. Let's just put it, I guess, into our downloads. Okay. And let's go back in here. Let's go to our footage. Let's add a bin here. And let's just call this logos. And CFI master logo. Wait, what color was this? Okay, so it's not going to show up well on black. It would be nice if that was white. Now, messing with other people's logos is a no-no. So we don't want to do that. But that being said, let's go back. I have this one black. And this one here is white. It would be nice if we can take this white and just turn it like the O with the color, like this one. I don't think we can do that. So we might need to change the color. Okay. So we also need a logo for the Ocean Frontier Institute. I have that one. So let me get that one. Content. Logos. All right. What color should we get? Don't know which one we should have. I don't want the JPEG file. Does SVGs come in here? Can we do SVGs? Looks like we can't. So I think we're going to need a PNG. Do we want white? Oh, that's not. That's 22. That's a JPEG. What the hell is this? Why do I have a JPEG logo? Maybe this. Right. Okay, so, right, let's drag these in the timeline here. And let's see what we can do. So, okay, we're gonna have to break this. That's okay. Why can't I see this? Oh, it's on a hidden, a disabled video track. Okay, so we don't want that. All right, so change its size. Definitely change this size. Position. I'm not sure what's gonna go first. I feel like okay. Would it be a crime? I think it would. But if we went into, like if we go into here and we open up, let's just close that. And let's go to our downloads. We go here. And if we changed everything other than this to white, again, it's messing around with other people's stuff. We can't do that. I think what we can do though, maybe we'll just have to do, we'll have to do this. So, hidden video, okay. So instead, we need a solid color. What do we need? Where is just a shape? We need to make a shape. Or a generator. Generate a solid color. Where's solid color? Here we go. Okay. So we have our solid color. And instead of black, we make it white. Oh, what happened there? Okay. And then this text becomes black. And this logo, we need to change this logo. We need to we need to update a logo to, I think we have, definitely have a logo. Is this the right one? Yeah. So we'll throw this one in there. Get rid of that one. Throw this guy in there. There we go. I'm not a fan of finishing off in white. I'd much rather finish off in black, but you got to go with what we were given. In this case, we weren't given anything. So, right. Okay, so there's that, but there's also another thing that they want for the end. They also need to have, what does it say? Thank you to our partners and their continued support. That's the Department of Fisheries and Oceans and scripts. So we need, okay, so we need two things. I think, let's duplicate this and we're going to change that to this. I think we'll try to keep it on the same screen. Oops. Let's go up a little bit. So we'll have the funding partners here at the bottom, and then the actual partners up at the top. Fade to black. Yeah, I think we'll definitely fade to black, but I guess because like the video ends and he's talking, and then I usually like to fade it into black and then have the text on white. But because the logo for this innovation.ca, there's no, like there was that white version, but I'm thinking I'm going to have a hard time getting actual assets that are going to work well on dark, because I think I'm going to have to go online and just download what I can. This is for a client. So, I mean, you're kind of boxed in by what they give you and what you're allowed to do. So yeah. So we need, so for the partners, we need a logo for the Department of Fisheries and Oceans and this company called Scripps. So I think I have a DFO logo already, because I've worked with them a lot. So that's just for the federal government. Is this the one? No, that's National Research Council. That's not the one we want. National Research Council. Random. Oh, we definitely need a Dalhousie one. So that's going to go in there. Okay. Department of Fisheries and Oceans. Okay, let's have a look here. Yeah, there's this white logo here, but I like it when it has the color. That's much better. So Department of Fisheries and Oceans. DFO. Okay, we're not going to get there was the actual, this is the logo that we were looking for. It's such a crappy copy. Do I have DFO? Oh, here we go. I have this. It's in this folder. Open file location. Let's see what we got here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's what we want. Throw that in there. Boom. Yeah, well, geez. You go here all the way at the bottom, and you can come here up at the top. There we go. Okay. Fisheries. What is this Scripps? So, it is. In general, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So Department of Fisheries and Oceans and Scripps Institution of Oceanography. Those are the partners. Okay, let's find that one. So it was S and then paste. Scripps Institution of Oceanography. Okay, UC San Diego. All right, so let's just grab this logo. And yeah, I don't know. Download that. And yeah, this is also another dark text logo. So, I mean, throw this in there. So what do you have to do for who, what, why, how, what? What are you doing this for them? Okay, so just, yeah, very briefly. So someone reached out to me that they want to have 3 different videos that they want to play for a conference that they're going to. And basically they want videos that explain some of the scientific research and tools and technologies that they're using. So this video is specifically for this piece of technology called the Sea Cycler. which is a device that is used to make profiles of like 150 meters of profile of the ocean, like going up and down, and it measures ocean parameters throughout the day and then throughout the year. So not only do you get a time series data, but you also get a profile data of all this cool oceanographic data. So really kind of cool thing. So anyways, this video is just explaining that tool. And yeah, so they want this video. So I made the video and yeah, now we want to, this is going to be version 3 and we're going to deliver to them. And yeah, hopefully they'll be happy with it. And that's that. So yeah. So that's, what do I have to do? Make the video for who? Some people over at Dalhousie University. And why? Because they asked me to. And what are you doing for them? Yeah, I think I answered all your questions. I just don't want to play. I just can't really play like the whole video that we have here, just because I don't know. I just never. I don't want to show anybody faces or whatever, just because I haven't asked them or anything like that yet. So just erring on the side of caution. But once it's done, it's good. I'm sure it's going to be like on my portfolio and stuff, and you guys can see. Right. Okay. So DFO. Okay. So support from DFO as partners. I think in general, I think we should have a comment. I think that loud popping was a balloon.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Get out of here.
It was an accident.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. I'm sure he did. Yeah, the family knows I hate balloons. I have this. It's like my number. It's like clowns. I hate balloons because of the threat of them popping like in my face and the noise. Oh, I hate them. I don't know why. It's so annoying. Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to read here. So, branding. This is the thing too. There's so many when you're dealing with like academics and when they have like funding. There's so many different partners and funders, and you have to acknowledge them in certain orders and whatever. It gets kind of funny how you have to really make sure everything's okay. So I'm reading the email that the client sent to me to explain to me who goes where. Support from DFO and Scripps as partners, and then CFI and OFI as funders. Okay, so these are funders. Okay. Oh, and at the beginning, I need the Dalhousie logo and the Cirque logo, which I don't even have. So that's going to be interesting. Okay. Partners. Okay. Partners, DFO, and Scripps. Okay, so let's throw these guys in here now. Throw this one into the fold. Right, okay. So why is this episode 413 of building a $1 million business then? Well, because part of it, I mean, number one, I just named them numbers for going on. And part of doing a business is doing work for clients. So this is just work that I need to do for a client. So I guess I'm just giving you guys an inside look sometimes as to what I do for clients to make money. So this contract was, I think I put it at $6,250. And Kevin, I think you remember I was debating whether it would be 5 or 6K. So I put it to 6K. So it's, doing work for a client, making some money, and that's part of it. So yeah. Okay, there's probably a better way to make sure everything's centered here appropriately, but we're just gonna eyeball it for now and make sure we have everything nice. Okay. Oh. Is that, yeah, that's, okay, something like that. Let's move, oops. Can I move these two things up together? No. Oh, I can. That's nice. So we go thank you to our partners, and then we have thank you to our funders. And let's make this, it's a little bit too big. There we go. Change this one. Yeah, I think that's works nicely. I just want to try to line this up nicely. There we go. What if I try to line up Ocean Frontier Institute with this one, and then the innovation here with this one? And then it looks off because of the spacing. Brent, how's it going? Good morning. Yes, indeed. It is a good morning. How's it going? Going pretty good. Going pretty good. How you doing? We're just doing some work here for kind of wrapping up a client video where we just have to update the intro and outro titles just to make sure we add the proper funding bodies and all that kind of stuff. A little bit boring, but needs to be done. Whoops. Yeah, I feel this is tough. So if we move these two here, and then we take these guys, and can we move them? That's the wrong ones. CFI and OFI, and if we just like center it like that, oh, this is really tough. You know what? I think what we should do is let's put them on different screens. I think that's best. Okay. So oh wait, let's move this up one. Move this. Okay. Jeez. There we go. We're going to extend this one out. I want you to go back to the middle. And then you guys, move you guys as a group. Looks good. Can we see the video? I'd love to... Oh, Brent, Leo saying hey. Yeah, I want to show the video, but I haven't spoken to my client about it in terms of whether it'd be appropriate for me to show it like on a live stream. So I'm kind of hesitant to play it, and I haven't played it yet. So I don't want to until they basically finalize it and think that it's okay and that it's going to be ready for public consumption. Does that make sense? I feel like that's the best thing to do for my client, even though what are the likelihood of them seeing this? But yeah, so once it's done and it's finalized, and again, make sure that I can do it on my portfolio, then for sure it's going to be on there. Yeah, it makes sense. Don't show it. Yeah, 100%. So I think what I'd love to do is, if I'm going to do more of this work, is talk to my actual clients and say like, hey, listen, I do a live stream and then I document my process. Would you be okay if I showed the video as I was making it? and they would probably be okay with it. I mean, it depends on what actually the video is, if it's like sensitive kind of stuff. But for the most part, I'm sure they'd be cool with it. So, but I just need to make sure. So, so what kind of video is it? So basically, they have this technology called the Sea Cycler, and it's this device that they deploy out into the ocean, about 150, 200 meters deep. And it's this device that goes up and down the water column, and it's more to the bottom. It goes up and down the water column, and it takes measurements at different depths, at different intervals throughout the whole like water column, basically. And so it takes measurements up and down, and then it also takes measurements over time. So it's deployed for typically for about a year. So you get this full year of a whole bunch of oceanographic data. In like the whole up and down, so you can kind of see how the oxygen changes, how it flows through at the different depths and over time, and it measures a whole bunch of different stuff. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, so more of like an educational. This is the technology that we have right now. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. So that being said, okay, what do we got to do here? We're gonna, I think. Let's actually move this up a little bit. And then this guy, oh, no, keep that centered. This text, I don't know exactly what it's going to say. I just using this kind of as placeholders. So I'm going to send this back to them, and then they're going to tell me whether, they like it or not. So yeah. So thank you to our sponsors, and this one here is thank you to our partners for their continued support. So we're going to put this one again back to 0. Actually, no, we don't want that at 0. I think we want, well, let's, not this one, kind of around. I guess we just throw it at 0. And this guy, move it up something like this. Actually, let's go on this one. This is 115. Oh, what's 115? So if we play that out and then we play out to the next one, there was a little bit of a delay. Okay, nothing's lined up here really well. We have to make sure everything's lined up. Line up. Okay. Snap in there. Okay. Okay, there's a fade? I must have put a fade in on one of these things. Oh yeah, there, I got a fade right there. Bring this down. Let's get rid of that fade for now, just so we could see the change. Okay. Push that down a little bit. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. How should we do this? What was that fade? 5 seconds? Yeah. Or 5 frames, I should say. We're going to have to play this over music too. All right. So, okay. Maybe we could do a little bit of a cross dissolve. Video transitions, cross dissolve. throw that here. Can I just duplicate it by dragging it? I can. Sweet. Holding down Alt. All right. And then that ends that. Okay. Okay. So not the coolest thing here, but they'll let me know if that's exactly what they're looking for. And at the start here, we have this. So here's an issue that we're going to have is they're asking to have 2 logos on this introductory text here. So I'm thinking that this intro, we're going to have to scrap this. And what I did earlier this morning is I went to Pixel Bay or something where you can get free stock footage. So I got a couple of stock videos here, and I'm just going to throw them in here. And they're just of ocean waves. These aren't even that great. I would actually just like if I could just get regular waves. So is it Pixabay? Yeah, this is it. So basically what I'm thinking is, okay, let me back up a second. So what they're looking for is we need to have the main title. So where's just the text? I just need titles, just regular oh, here it is. Here we go. Jeez. Okay. So we need our basic text here, which is going to say C cycler. I think that's how you spell it. Yeah. And there's going to be another text below, and this is going to be, what did they say? Actually, it needs to be this. This is what they sent me. It's got to be this. So let's actually delete that. So C cycler, a unique multidisciplinary profiling mooring. And we need to have the logo of Dalhousie University. Let's zoom that out a little bit. And the logo of this circ.ocean, which I don't have a logo for them. So I'm going to need to figure out, or they're going to have to let me know what that logo is. But I did download something that is well, actually, I don't know. I think it's kind of part of it. No, that's not one. I think it's this little thing here, which I don't think is going to play very well because it's a JPEG. It's just horrible. But that's all I have. So I'm just going to put something as a placeholder. Anyways, so we have to do this text and then these logos. And going back to here, having logos over top of here, like it's just not going to look well at all. I think it's going to clash too much. So what I would rather do is have something over waves. Like if we go back to here and we have something like this, where I can have the title up here, and then have the partner logos just kind of around here. But obviously then we could just do some coloring on this one to make it darker and all that kind of stuff. And just like if we go here and, oh, not on this scene. Oh, that's showing too much clips. I don't think I should do that. But what we could do is just add, even if it's just, well, yeah, basically I just alter this one to, can I even do it here? To just basically make it a whole lot darker, or just put like a big overlay over it so it's not so the contrast is not too harsh, because it's got white here and then dark, and then it wreaks havoc on a logo, right? And for legibility. So what I would like to have is to have something that is just really nice waves. That looks like it's 3D. I don't want 3D stuff. And this is the thing, I don't want to... This is going to load more. Let's see. Ocean waves. Yeah, Kevin, what you're saying, an overlay over the top of the video to make the text pop. Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. It's just finding the right video, and then we'll work on getting the overlay. It's just kind of like a Photoshop-y overlay. Even something like this. But it's tough with waves because you get... Yeah, I mean, you get the dark blue, but then you get the white with the caps or whatever. This might not be so bad. That might not be so bad. Let's download this one. Oh, 1920. Save. Rolando, I just turned on the computer and sent you an email before opening up YouTube. Yeah, greetings to everyone. Yeah, good to see you. How are things going? Hope everything's well. And I do apologize. I didn't get to reaching out to you last night, so I really apologize about that. Things were just really busy, and it was just go until basically I just crashed. And it's kind of go again all this morning and to now, to just getting some stuff done for clients. Unfortunately, it's kind of annoying when you want to get work done, but clients keep giving you money, but then they expect to actually have stuff in return. So you kind of have to put everything aside and do stuff for your clients. So I've just been super busy. So I apologize about that. Right. So that's downloaded. I mean, we can give this... I don't even know if that's going to look very good. This one's not bad. This one, I like this one, actually. If we can take this, and if we can hit this one, and we can color this scene, basically just go here. And I think Alt-S, add another node. And if we can just go, how do we color this? This is where I'm not... Okay, am I coloring? What do we want to do with this? So we definitely just want to make it darker, but we don't want to just crazy contrast like this. So, what do we do here? What do we do? Yes, we can just kind of, no, that's just changing the color. We can change the contrast, give no contrast. We don't have anything. No, I don't like that either. Effects, what can we do with effects? Film grain, we don't want to add film grain. We don't want a vignette. Don't want to have a lens flare. I just would like to add an overlay. It's funny because I know in After Effects you could just throw on an overlay and then change the opacity, which works kind of like Photoshop, but this one's a little bit different when you're working with nodes. So I'm not as familiar with this. Okay, let's see. Invert color, camera shake. Don't want to do that. If we had a vignette, what does that look like? Do we have to drag this on here? Ooh, nice little vignette there. Change the size. That might be cool. All right. Anyways, let's add another node here in between. What's a color generator? Oh, okay. So this might actually work. Could be what we want. So we'll just make it black. And whoops. Make it black. Okay. And then we could do a blend mode, right? Yeah, this is kind of what we want. So then if we go back to here, we can see that it's much darker, which is nice, which will allow us to put on white text over top, which would be this. So people can actually read it, right? And then this is a dark logo, but let's get a light logo for that, which we do have. Dalhousie white version. Throw it in here. Whoops. And no, I'll keep that there. This is what I'm looking for here. Keep that there. Yeah, that looks good. And this thing here, I don't even know what to think about this. Yeah, I'm just going to tell them I don't have a logo for this circ group. So we're going to need that. I feel like this. Oh, no, go here. Well, let's. Oh, hang on. There's something really weird with this text. What's happening here? Need to pick a good font. I think we'll just use our default font that we were using before. Graphic. Where'd it go? But this one here, that's. Oh, I need to highlight and then. I mean, this looks pretty boring, guys, but I'm going to send it to the client and just kind of see what they say. And then we could probably spruce up the title a little bit more. But I just want to get their feedback for what they think about something like this. Because they just said, hey, we need to have logos and whatever on the opening. So this is the attempt to having this. So yeah. So this will be the opening, and then it'll get to, like, just real quick here. We'll have the C cycler, and then here, of course, as it goes into the guy talking. So, yeah. I like this, but yeah, it's not gonna fly. Yeah. And yeah, like I said, we'll work to make this a lot better, but we'll send it to them very bare bones and get them to see what they need. I think some kind of transition is needed for the logos. Yeah, like 100%. It's like super bare bones. So we're going to clean it up. But again, it's just, I'm going to show them, hey, do you like this? Is this what you're looking for? And then once they say yes, then we'll work on making the transitions and whatever, just adding fade ins and fade outs and stuff like that. It's super easy to do. Only take like a minute, but we just want to make sure that the concept is okay, because the way they sent back the instructions and weren't 100% clear on exactly how I should do it, So I want to make sure that this is clear. So what I'm going to do, the only thing that's left for me to do before I send this off is this part here that I'm highlighting. That's the intro. That's going to go to the beginning of the video. And then of course we have this here at the end, and then we'll just, again, this is really boring. This is very, just a quick little fade. We could do some better stuff here, but just to get the concept to them and make them, I just need the feedback. I need the feedback for them. I need the feedback from them so I know whether I should continue or not, basically. So yeah, and then we'll make it look a little nicer, do something with the fonts and text or whatever, add a little bit more design oomph to it, and make it look really, 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 really killer. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for what we need to do for this, for the client. So I do need to reach out to them to get that second logo for the introduction, but that's pretty much it. And yeah, I have the music, which I can't play because again, it's going to get copyright stricken or struck or whatever, which is really kind of annoying, especially when you buy it. But I think I have to add my key to my YouTube channel, or I have to go to because I used audio from Envato, I think. So I have to tell them, hey, I'm going to be using that audio on this YouTube channel. And then of course, what if the company that I'm making this for, if they put it on their YouTube, are they going to get that strike? So I don't know. It's not a strike, it's a claim. So it's a different thing. So it's not like you're going to get, it's not a strike, it's a claim. So it just means that they can monetize that channel. Not that these videos are going to get thousands and thousands of views, but yeah, anyways. All right. So that's it for me today. Very short today. I apologize about being shorter than normal, but I do need to run here. And tomorrow is actually, I'm really excited. So I'm going out to dinner with the colleague of mine who's working, who's really, he's worked in a lot of academic institutions, and he's working at Dalhousie right now in a pretty big role. So we're going to have dinner and we're going to talk about, what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about options for Kelvin. I'm trying to think of the name of our studio, Kelvin, and we're going to see what he says in terms of the opportunities and all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be really, really, really interesting. And what I'd like to do is we'll work on this tomorrow before we go, is I want to have a good first draft of all the content that I'm thinking to have on the website. And, we'll talk to him and then maybe give him the draft to see what he thinks about it and see if it resonates or what. So, cause, he's a really good communications guy as well, which is, really awesome. So looking forward to that. So with that being said, I do need to run, and I'm going to get back and I'm going to finish this video so I can send it out to my client. But until then, have yourself a great day. Thank you much for joining. Appreciate the comments, the likes, all that stuff. Keep them coming. And as always, we'll see you back here again tomorrow for a brand new stream. And Rolando, I'll try to find sometime by the end of the day to get back to you. So thank you so much for reaching out, and thanks for your patience. All right, guys, have a good one, and we'll see you tomorrow.